My name is Charles Owekmeno. I work with Sexual Reproductive Health and Rights Alliance Uganda. I'm the country director. When we started the project, I was looking at mainly two different things. One is that the project will create for us a team of resource persons, master trainers that we'll be working with, and we're just not looking at them for the purpose of this project, but we can also work with them to help us in the implementation of other projects that relates with sexual reproductive health. The second aspect, my aspiration was around having a guiding manual that we can use beyond just the education sector, but also to build capacity of partners, of civil society organizations and individuals that we work with for them to understand menstrual health better.
Hello, I'm Kazoa Diana and I work for Simavi, and I work also as the local project manager for the MHH++, bringing sexual reproductive health rights to life. The main goal that I had for this project is that at the end of the project, we have integrated WASH, sexual reproductive health rights, and menstrual health management, which wasn't there before. So achieving this has been a great success for us.
Hi, my name is Eric Omondi. I am one of the master trainers, but I'm also the executive director of ASHWA, Advocates for Sustainable Health and Wealth in Africa. Well, for me, it's been a wonderful experience being part of the MHM++ project. I have had an opportunity to learn quite a lot from the different master trainers, but also during the project I had an opportunity to cascade the manual even as it was still in the process of the development, and I'm happy to note that I was able to learn even more experiences in real life in the communities, but also bringing those experiences in the main group and sharing with my master trainers, and then taking back the polished versions of or the improved versions of new content and part of the manual. Yeah, from my experience, I noticed that women have their unique set of experiences, and I have learned that the women themselves, or the adolescent girls, have a way out of their own problems. And we are only contributing a bit of helping them to polish how much they know and what should be taken in and what should be left aside. And I believe that even as the project comes to an end, we are continuing to go out there to the communities to help them even better, to appreciate that they can manage their menstruation using locally available materials.
This is Rashida Kulanyi. I'm the country coordinator for WASH Alliance based in Uganda, Kampala. For this project, our main aim was to input into the draft manual for women and girls out of school, but also to establish a skill set among the master trainers that would cascade this manual to the communities. From this project, I'm proud of the cohort of the 28 master trainers that are very well connected right now. I'm also proud of the products that we've been able to work on together. That is the facilitation guide for the training manual, as well as the manual for women and girls out of school. I'm also proud of the intersectionality that we have established between WASH, MHM, and SRHRI.
The project has really been successful on our side as a SRHR Alliance and as a partner on the project. One aspect that I see is going through the process of developing the manual and testing it has really improved capacity of our team. Today we have many master trainers that have graduated here, and these are people who are very active onto the project. For example, our program manager is one of the master trainers that graduated today, and she leads all the projects that we have at SRHR Alliance. So that is a resource that we are going to continue using, and for us that's a big outcome for the project. The other aspect that we have is that engagement with the Ministry of Education. The project has also helped to strengthen our collaboration with them, We have already agreed on how we're going to continue to work with them even after the project has ended. So we feel it has strengthened and cemented our relationship with the government. The other aspect that I see is a major outcome for us is the manual itself. We are going to support the cascade. We want to use the content not just for the education sector, but also to train civil society organization and even use some of the master trainers to be the trainer for that. So with that, we have a big resource that we are going to continue using in our programming. So one of the major ways the project influenced our organization is around transitioning from menstrual health being just part of our projects or a topic being discussed to having full projects on menstrual health. The moment we started this project and the training we went through, we have been able to design a full project on menstrual health, and it is funded by Aga Khan Foundation through the EU fund. And so for us, we feel this project is now expanding our programming beyond just the normal SRHR to having menstrual health as a full programming area and with projects being implemented, and we already have one.
One of the successes that we are seeing is that we have a facilitation manual, we have a menstrual health manual that is updated, that has integrated the nexus between sexual reproductive health rights, menstrual health management, and WASH, that is water, sanitation, and hygiene. We are also seeing master trainers coming up together to create a facilitation guide that is user-friendly, that is easy to be accessed by the women and girls, but then also by the community and government structures. And the best of it all is that the master trainers have cascaded this training, they've cascaded the knowledge, the skills, and they have the ability to train others, to train the government, to train women and girls, and before even the manual is complete.
Another lesson that I picked from working from this project is the fact that we have to be very deliberate about being facilitators of learning processes and not teachers or typical trainers. So the transitioning from the traditional training processes to more contemporary and participatory processes has been a very big part of the learning process.
We are part of the African network of SRHR Alliances, and the SRHR Alliance Uganda hosts the Secretariat. So we want to use this approach of the project to cascade it to other countries. We have colleagues from Kenya, from Ethiopia, from Malawi, from Tanzania, from Ghana, that we would like to also extend this capacity development initiative to. Yeah.
So the main key lesson that we take with us is that for us to have complete success, for us to have pure dissemination of this manual, and for it to be palatable to everybody, especially the women and girls, we need to leverage on partnership efforts and the power to influence. So we need to partner with communities, we need to partner with local leadership structures, we need to partner with different government structures at different levels, right from the central to decentralized stages. But then also at the end of the day, we need to partner with the different departments, especially at ministry level, that deal also directly with the women and girls, mainly the Ministry of Gender, the Ministry of Education and Sports, the Ministry of Health, and then also, the Ministry of Trade, so that we can become diverse also and have an entry point for the private sector.
During the project, I also had an opportunity, to share what I am doing with the manual development process, and this introduced me to some other organizations, for example, World Vision, Latex Day Alliance, the Lions Clubs in Uganda, and I noticed that I could not work alone in delivering these trainings. So I invited the fellow master trainers, and with whom we joined our efforts together, and we were able to, go out and deliver trainings. A case in hand, last year in December, we were in the eastern Uganda, in Busia, reaching out to women and girls in that region under the funding of World Vision. Yes, we were able to earn money out of this, but also we were able to bring out the content of the manual in the cascading process to this community. We had a opportunity to go to the refugee camps and also applied the same content to the women living in the refugee communities. And I must say this was great fun. One, it builds the synergies between us as the master trainers, but also it helps us to come together as a pool of trainers that can be recognized within the country, Uganda, and support not only our own selves, but the government and the organizations where we belong in delivering these trainings across the country.
As part of the country team, I'm very proud of the 28 master trainers that we've passed out today. I am very grateful to Simavi for giving me this opportunity to deliver on this program. I'm very grateful to Maastricht University that guided the processes of working through the manual, of supporting the skilling of master trainers. I'm very grateful to NUFIC for giving Uganda an opportunity. Like Ronald from the ministry said today, this is a national resource, and the Ministry of Education and Ministry of Education and Sports wants to see to it that this manual is approved. We are so proud of what we've been able to do together, and we say this is just the beginning, yet is more to come. Thank you.
We want to express our appreciation to NAFIC, Maastricht University and Simavi for this partnership and for giving us resource persons that we'll continue using. We appreciate it. Thank you.
In Uganda we say, Weba the Thank you very much.